So you can sit on a chair if that's more comfortable. You can sit on your mat. And you can even sit up on like a pillow or a blanket to elevate your hips just a bit. Okay. We'll start with just a few moments of tuning in, a little bit of breathing. So let your hands come to rest wherever they fall naturally on your legs. As you inhale, we're lifting up through the crown of the head, so the top of the head, but about 1.5 inches behind the center. So sort of that upper back corner of your head. And as you inhale, lift up from that spot. Big exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale through the nose, sit tall. Exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and do that a few more times on your own. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And with the exhale, allowing yourself to just release any little bits of tightness, tension, stress that might have built up throughout the day, throughout the week. Your breath is a really powerful tool to help release some of that. So each inhale, you're drawing in that freshness, that air, that oxygen. Each exhale, release. Okay, we're going to continue to breathe in and out through your nose. And we're going to do it for an inhale of 3 counts. Hold for 3. Exhale 6. Okay, so I'll walk you through it. Go ahead and take an inhale. 2, 3. Hold your breath in. 2, 3. Slow exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inhale. 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and inhale all the way. Hold the breath in. 2, 3, deep exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and inhale. Hold and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and inhale. 2, 3, hold the breath in. Slow exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue this on your own. You can increase the count if you're able to breathe in a little bit slower. Maybe you'll inhale for 4 instead of 3. Try to make your exhale twice as long as the inhale. Really deepen the breath and make the breath as slow and full as you comfortably can. If it starts to feel strained or stressful, just back off a little bit so it feels really easeful, really soothing. This breathing should be soothing. It should feel nourishing for you, for your body, for your mind, for your heart. Just taking this time to slow down, to tune in, and to connect with your body, with your breath, with your overall being. Continue this breath, slow, full inhales in and out through the nose. Begin to constrict the back of your throat for Ujjayi breathing as we do this. So it's kind of like when you're sighing, you constrict the back of your throat. But your mouth is closed, so it's a little bit quieter. You might imagine trying to breathe like Darth Vader, kind of that soft sound in the back of the throat. And what that does is it just helps to warm the air as it enters the body, warming ourselves up. It helps to control the amount of air that's coming in and out, and it helps us just to ground and be a little bit more present. Helps us to slow down. So take 2 more rounds of breath. Slow Ujjayi breaths in and out. And take one last breath. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Slow exhale out. From here, bring your hands together right in front of your heart and tuck your chin. And just take a moment to welcome yourself to your practice and to thank yourself for making this time for you, for your health, and for your well-being today. When you feel ready, just blink your eyes open, gazing down to your fingertips. And when we lift the head, try to keep that slow, steady Ujjayi breath going, even when we're moving throughout our practice. So you can release the hands and look up. Okay, wonderful. So again, welcome everybody. We're going to be doing some deep stretching today, as well as some core work to help strengthen our core so we have healthy posture when we're sitting at our desk for a lot of the day working. I wrote down some notes. Sometimes I just kind of plan out my practice so I don't forget all the things that I wanted to share. All right, so if you're sitting cross-legged, go ahead and just switch the cross of your legs. And on the inhale, sit up tall, lift up through the crown of your head. So again, imagine a little balloon tied to the crown of your head, shoulders relaxed, hovering right above those hip bones, and crown of the head hovering right above your tailbone. So you might just visualize that in your mind. Shoulders over hips, crown of the head over the tailbone. And then just use your hands to kind of sweep from the center of the chest outwards, kind of like you're softening this area and opening the collarbones. Yeah, and then just relax the hands right on top of the knees. We're going to take a nice deep Ujjayi breath and sweep the arms out and up. So inhale, out and up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come right down to the heart. Again, inhale, reach out through the fingertips, big breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Ujjayi breathing, constricting the back of the throat. Again, inhale, up. Lean back, lift the chest, and exhale, hands to heart. Adding a little bit of a twist. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. As you exhale, rotate your belly towards your left. Rotate your belly, chest, shoulders, and head, and then just reach the fingertips down to the floor like this. Okay, inhale, come back up, look to center. Initiate from the twist, belly to the right, chest, shoulders, and head. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Initiating from your core. Inhale, up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Looking behind. Inhale, up. Go ahead and continue this movement at your own pace. Move with your breath. And initiate the twist from your core, and then everything kind of spirals up from there like a spiral staircase. And your head turns last. When you turn your head, just notice what you can see behind you. And as we continue these twists, notice if the farthest point that you can see changes. Finish up your last round. And then interlace your fingers, bring your hands right behind the base of your skull and open your elbows apart as wide as you can. Okay, from here, inhale, sit tall, lift through the crown of your head. Exhale, lean to your right. I'm mirroring you, so it takes me a moment to remember which side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to your right and lift the left elbow up to the ceiling. Lean your head back into your hands. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to your left. Right elbow tip reaches for the ceiling. Draw the belly in. Inhale, back to center. Again, exhale, lean. Elbows open wide. Inhale, center. And one more time on this side. Exhale, lean. And inhale, back to center. Good. Exhale, release the hands. Roll your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. So big shoulder circles here. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to lean back on the hands. We're going to bring our knees towards our shoulders. This is to strengthen the hip flexors. So if you're sitting up, you can come down to the floor now if you're on a chair. We're going to lean back into the fingertips, knees towards the shoulders, and then you're going to open the legs out and come into a wide-legged forward, wide-legged split here. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. And then as you exhale, just gently lean forward. You don't have to come down too far. This is our first one. Relax your head. Give your head a little shake side to side. Just take a couple breaths here, feeling into those inner thighs, feeling your spine, the back of your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands towards you. Slowly roll your head back up. Reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor behind you. Knees towards the shoulders. Okay, I'm going to face to the side. Knees towards the shoulders as much as you can. So you're going to feel it right here in those hip flexors. And then extend the legs out together. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, and just gently lean forward. Again, you don't have to come down too far. This is our first one. Your hamstrings might be kind of tight here. Just take a moment to feel into this stretch. Maybe rock the head side to side a bit. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And walk your hands towards you. Roll yourself back up to sitting. And we're going to flow through those two movements now. So inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the elbows, fingertips to the floor, knees to the shoulders, pause, wide-legged forward bend. Inhale, reach up. Nice and tall, lengthen that spine, sit tall. Exhale, reach forward and fold. Relax your head. Inhale brings you right back up. Press your thighs into the floor, reach your arms forward. Use your core to bring you up. If that's too much for your back, press your hands into the floor and come up like that. Exhale, hands behind, knees to shoulders, pause, and then legs together. Kick them out in front of you. Inhale, reaching up. Sit nice and tall. Exhale and fold. Relax your head. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Press your thighs down. Come all the ways to sit. Exhale, fingertips behind. Lean back, knees to shoulders. Open the legs wide. Inhale, reach the arms up. Sit tall. Exhale, fold. We're going to do a couple more rounds. Press down through your thighs. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands down, lean back, knees to shoulders, and pause. and extend. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold. One more round. Inhale, reach the arms forward, press your thighs down, come all the way up, and fingertips down, knees to shoulders, and we're gonna hold here. I want you to keep breathing and hold for 5, 4, 3, you're doing great, 2, and 1. Open the legs, inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. We're gonna hang out here in this forward fold for a few breaths, so just let yourself relax and settle into the pose. Let's take 4 full breaths here. So your head is nice and heavy. Inhale for 4, feel your belly expand, feel your chest rise to the chin. Exhale all the way out. Belly draws in. Inhale for 3. Exhale, belly draws in. Inhale for 2. Exhale. And inhale for 1. Exhale out. Walk the hands towards you. Roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. Use your palm to your forehead to help your head come up. And try to sit nice and tall once we're here. So the tendency is to round the back and let the shoulders slump forward. Imagine that balloon tied to the crown of the head, and it's floating up, and it automatically lifts the crown of your head, aligns the spine, belly draws in, lower back draws in, shoulders relax. You might kind of sweep the fingertips along collarbones one more time. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. We'll use the hands to bend the knees and bring them all the way together. Extend them out in front. Come into Dandasana, staff pose. So staff pose, we're in an L shape with the body. Thighs press down into the floor. Toes pull back towards you. So you're flexing your feet. And again, the tendency might be to go like this with your chin kind of forward, shoulders rounded. So just lift that imaginary balloon, let it float up to the ceiling, and then your spine automatically lengthens and aligns. Shoulders hover right above your hip bones, so just feel into that alignment. You might even close your eyes if that helps. Crown of the head hovering above your tailbone. And your lower belly is hugging in towards your spine. And you might just take the left hand behind your back and just kind of give a little bit of sweep up. So your lower back is drawing forward and up. So just kind of feel all those muscles hugging in towards your center, towards your spine. And then rest the hands either on your thighs or on the floor. Shoulders draw down and back, so you're just hugging your shoulder blades together gently. And find a point to focus your eyes, or you can close your eyes. We'll take 3 more breaths here. You're doing beautifully. Deep inhale through the nose. Full exhale out. Feeling that Ujjayi breath constricting the back of the throat. Inhale for 2. Exhale out. Just feeling all the muscles engaging to keep you in this position. Inhale for 1. And exhale out. Before we release the pose, just take a moment to notice everything that has to happen to keep you in this posture. There's a lot going on in our bodies. So when we develop this strength in this pose, it's going to help us a lot in our posture as we're sitting and standing throughout the day. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little break. Bring your hands behind you. Bend your knees, mat width apart, And then just rock your knees gently side to side. So just kind of windshield wiper those knees. And when you drop your knees, you're lifting the opposite hip. Drop your knees, you're lifting the opposite hip. So you're getting a little bit of a spinal twist. Good. And then from here, we're gonna come back to sitting. Feet are hip width apart, knees bent. And we're gonna get a nice vertical spine here. So you can bring your hands behind your thighs. Little bit of another core pose here, boat pose. Inhale, lift through the crown of your head, shoulders drop down and back. Okay? And you can bring your legs together if that's comfortable. For some of us, that's really uncomfortable for the hips, so your choice. Hands behind your thighs. We're going to tilt back, draw the belly in, and we're going to try to balance on the tailbone with your toes just barely lifting off the floor. Okay? So you might even keep your toes on the floor if you need a little bit of extra help. Otherwise, you can hover your feet off the floor and try to find that balancing point. If you go like this, then that means that you went a little bit too far, so you're just gonna kind of reset yourself. Sit tall, draw the belly in, lift the chest, and lean back. Okay, so really working those lower abdominals, lower back. And if you want a little more, you can bring your shins parallel to the floor. Okay, hold for 3 breaths. So just focus your eyes on one point. Inhale for 3, you're doing beautifully. Exhale, hold. If this is easy for you and you're like, whatever, you can try releasing your hands if you want a little more challenge, okay? If this is still easy, you can try extending your legs. I'm not even ready for that today, so I'm not gonna do that. Just some options. You can always keep your toes on the floor as well. Okay, let's take one more breath together. Good, exhale out. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around the toes and just gently fold forward. Relax your head. Maybe give the head a little shake side to side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for 3. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Roll yourself back up nice and slow. Head comes up last. You can use your palm to bring the head up. And then use your hands to bring your knees together. And we're going to walk our way onto all fours. Spreading those fingers really wide, toes untucked. And we'll just do a couple rounds of cat-cow here. So wrists are under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round and tuck. And last one, inhale, arch. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, flat back. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands back towards the knees. We'll do our little toe and feet stretch. So you're sitting back on those heels, and you're going to drag your toes back until you feel the stretch on the skin underneath your toes and in the soles of your feet. Okay. If you don't feel it, drag your toes back a little bit more. You can relax your head here, take a few deep breaths. And just feeling the soles of your feet and the bottoms of your toes getting a nice little stretch. These are often very neglected areas of our bodies, which is really sad because our feet carry us around all day and we smush them into little socks and shoes, and we hardly ever give them any love and attention. So Just taking a moment to feel into that stretch. Give them a little bit of attention here. If you want a bit more, you can sit back on your heels. Okay, shoulders over hips. If that's too much, bring your hands down. One more variation is to practice your toe balancing by lifting your knees off the floor. If this hurts your knees, don't do it. Just bring your knees back down. And then if you are doing it, hands to the thighs, hug your legs in towards your midline. Imagine that you have like a block between your knees that you're squeezing. Long spine, gazing forward, and hold. Deep breath in, 2 more. Exhale out. And last breath in this pose. Inhale. And exhale. We're gonna bring the hands to the floor, lift your hips up, forward fold. Rock your weight forward and back. If you have yoga blocks and you have trouble reaching the floor, now would be a good time to place your blocks under your hands. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can just bend your knees a little bit more so you can get your hands on the floor and really relax your head. So just take a moment to feel into those hamstrings. Really let the head be heavy here. Shake it out a bit. The neck is stretching because the head is nice and relaxed. Okay, and then if you want a deeper stretch, you can bring your hands behind your calves and then draw your forehead a little bit closer to your shins. And your knees can still be bent. And if you want to deepen, lift your hips up a little bit higher and press your thighs back. So just find whatever variation of this that feels best for you. One more breath here. Nice stretch for the whole backside. Soften your eyes, your jaw. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, relax your hands. Let them hang like you're a rag doll. Bend your knees 90 degrees. Press your feet into the floor and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms are heavy, head comes up very last. Vertebrae by vertebrae, you're rolling up until your head comes up. Shoulders draw down and back, and you're standing super tall. Nice long spine. Deep breath in here. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. We're going to walk ourselves forward to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Tadasana. Looking forward. Inhale. We'll sweep the arms out and up. Inhale. Touch your palms, look up and lean back. Exhale, open the arms wide, forward fold. Relax your head. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips on the shins, long spine. Exhale, left leg back. Lower the knee and untuck your toes. If you're on a hard floor and your mat's not thick enough, you can place your blanket or your towel here. From here, bend the right knee and just drop your hips a little bit more, so you're really feeling into the front of that left hip, okay? So we did a lot of work with the hip flexors today, so just stretching into that area, hands on top of your thighs. Bend your right knee, lengthen the spine, look forward, and just feel into that left hip. Breathing in, and breathing out. From here, press down through your right foot. Lift your hips up a little bit. So you're kind of bringing your hips over the knee, the left knee. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. And then inhale, circle the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the elbows. And one more time. Deep breath in. Beautiful. And bend the elbows, interlace your fingers behind the back, squeeze the palms and the fingers, or palms and elbows together. And exhale, we're gonna bend the front knee, lean forward, and then just relax your head. Just for one breath here. Really reach your hands out away from you. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands. Step your way into plank pose, top of a push-up. You can move your towel here if it's in your way. Deep breath in. So in this pose, we're going to pause for a moment. Go ahead and keep holding this. Really spread those fingers wide. Draw your lower belly in and press your heels back. Okay? So you're in a straight, strong plank pose, reaching through the crown of your head. One more inhale. You can always drop your knees if it's too much. Okay, and then exhale, lower the knees, bend the elbows, elbows pointing back. Come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Hug your shoulder blades together. Press your hips into the mat and lift chin and chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Okay, let's try that again. Press your hips down, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift chin and chest, baby cobra. Now hug your elbows beside into your rib cage. Press through your hands and maybe come up a little bit higher if you're ready for that. Drawing the chest forward, elbows pointing back. Exhale, release. One more time. You're doing great. Press your hips down, hug the shoulder blades together, baby cobra. And maybe pressing the hands into the floor for a more full cobra. Inhale, hold. Exhale, one more breath here. Press the shoulders away from those ears. Last inhale. Exhale and lower down. Tuck the toes and downward facing dog. Big stretch back. Relax your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your heels into the floor. Let's just play with this down dog a little bit. So bend one knee, bend the other knee, just kind of pedal your feet out. Some people call this walking the dog. And then we're gonna bend both knees, bring your chest closer to your thighs, and then lift your hips and your heels as high as you can off the floor. So you're a tall, skinny triangle. And then exhale, press your heels down to the mat. They don't need to touch, they're just pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step or jump to the top. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch the palms high up above the head. Look up, lean back. And exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Folding in half. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips on your shins. So your chest comes parallel to the floor. Arms and legs are straight. Exhale, right leg steps back. Low lunge. So you'll drop the knee. Maybe pad the knee if you need to, and untuck your toes. Okay, so you can have yoga blocks here if you're having trouble reaching the floor. Bend that front knee pretty deeply, drop your hips. Nice big stretch for those hip flexors. Hands on your thighs, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, and look forward. Let's take 3 breaths here. Nice stretch for that right hip. Inhale for 3. Exhale out. Inhale for 2. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. And inhale for 1. And exhale. Release the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Press down through the left foot. Lift your hips back so your hip is over the knee. And let's do our little arm circles here. So bend your elbows, sweep the hands down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 1. And exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, palms together. Bend the front knee and just fold forward. Relax your head. So this is kind of a variation of humble warrior. Let's just take a breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Come into plank pose. Move your blanket or a towel if you need to. Take a moment to establish that strong plank. Fingers spread wide. Lower belly drawing in. Body in a straight line. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, come all the way down. Untuck the toes. Hug the shoulder blades. Press your hips down and lift the chin and chest. Baby cobra. And we're going to add a little variation to this. Exhale, just lower down. And we're going to add a leg lift. So hug the shoulder blades together. Press the hips down. Lift the chin and chest. Baby cobra. Lift the left leg off the floor. Lengthen the leg. And exhale, release everything down. So now your left leg feels longer than your right leg. Hug the shoulder blades. Press the hips down. Inhale, baby cobra. Float the right leg off the floor. Lengthen the leg. Exhale, lower down. One more time on the left. So inhale, baby cobra. Lift the left leg. Chin is tucked to the chest. Lengthen the leg. Feel your lower back. Exhale, release. And one more time. Inhale, hug the shoulder blades, baby cobra. Right leg lifts. Even the right thigh is off the mat. Lengthen the leg. Breathe. Feel your lower back. Exhale, release. We're going to try both legs at the same time. Press through your hips, lift chin and chest. Baby cobra. Both legs float off the floor. Lengthen the legs back. Reach your hands back, palms facing down. Breathing in. Exhale, hold. One more breath. You're doing great. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to the floor. Come into downward facing dog. Last one for today. Make it strong. You can pedal the feet out again if you need to. One thing I like to do in this pose is a hip opener. So if you want to try this, shift your weight to the left foot. Reach your right leg up and back. Bend your knee and then stack your right hip over the left like this. Relax your head. Look under the left shoulder. Good. And then we'll switch it out. So release that leg. Shift the weight. Left leg reaches back. Bend the knee. Stack the left hip over the right. And look under the right shoulder. One more breath. And exhale. Release. Last breath in downward facing dog. Relax the head, relax the roof of the mouth. Breathe in. And exhale, knees to the floor, come into child's pose. Feet, toes touching, knees apart. And draw your hips down to the heels, forehead to the mat. If that's not comfortable, you can make little fists with your hands and then rest your forehead on top of your fists. And if you want to pad the knees, you can always use your blanket. Okay. So just taking some time to deepen into this stretch here. As you inhale, feel your belly expand between your thighs. As you exhale, feel your belly draw in. Inhale, feeling your body expanding from the inside out. Exhaling out. 3 more breaths. Inhale for 3. Exhale out. Inhale for 2. Exhale out. And inhale for 1. And exhale. Beautiful. Walk your hands gently towards your body. We're gonna walk the legs forward and then roll onto your back. So take your time, no rush. Okay. And when you come onto your back, your knees are bent, feet are hip width apart. We're gonna do one easy bridge here. So just press your feet into the floor and float your hips up to the ceiling. Interlace your fingers underneath your body and walk your shoulder blades together. Press down a little bit more through your feet. Feel your hips open and lift. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands. Roll yourself down gently. Extend your left leg. Bring your right knee into the chest. We're going to move that knee across our bodies into a spinal twist. So your left hand can kind of hold the knee and your right arm can stretch out to the right side. You can turn your gaze over to the right. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And one more breath in. And one more breath out. Inhale, come back to center. We'll extend the right leg. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Pull the knee in gently. And then use your right hand to move the knee across your body to the right, any amount. And the left arm reaches out to the left. So your head can face the ceiling. If it feels okay for your neck, you can turn your head to the left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come back to center. This time bring both knees into the chest. Use your hands to separate your knees. Feel the stretch in your hips. If you want to come into Happy Baby, if that's available for you, you can turn the bottoms of your feet towards the ceiling and hold either behind your thighs. You can hold your ankles or the bottoms of your feet. And you can rock a little bit side to side. This is just a nice release for the hips as we slow it down and get ready for our final rest here. And just another breath or two in Happy Baby. You can extend your legs out a little bit to stretch your inner thighs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Use your hands to hug the knees in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Forehead to the knees. Squeeze into a tiny little ball. Squeeze in tight. Tighten your whole face. Wrinkle your nose, your mouth, your eyes. And then stretch the face. Stick out the tongue. Roll the eyes back. And release the head to the floor. Bring your legs to the mat. Straighten your legs. Feet mat width apart, toes to the sides. Hands away from you, palms up. If this is not comfortable, you can bend your knees, feet apart, knees together. Take a deep inhale through your nose. We'll exhale through the mouth. Gently rock the head side to side. Let the head rest back in the middle. And slowing down the breath, feeling the heaviness of all the bones in the body. Feeling the eyes soften, the jaw relax. Feeling your whole body beginning to just settle and sink, melt down towards the floor. As you inhale, feel your belly rise. As you exhale, the belly falls. And the body breathing itself. And giving ourselves this time to rest for the next couple minutes. Begin to deepen the breath. Place the left hand at the heart, right hand at the lower belly. I'm just feeling this connection to your physical body that we've taken this time to care for today, this amazing vehicle that brings us through life, that moves us through our days. Feel this connection to the breath, that space of presence, that breath that gives us life. And this connection to the heart center, that space of love, compassion, forgiveness, kindness. And take a deep breath in, fully connected to all of these parts of ourselves. And on your next inhale, take a big stretch. So just reaching your arms up, stretch your legs, point the toes. And as you exhale, roll to your right side. Just take a moment to pause, take a full breath in and out. And then gently make your way up to a comfortable seated position, making sure you're sitting tall, shoulders down and back, remembering what we practiced today with Dandasana and our posture. And once you're there, just noticing how you feel after your practice, pausing for a moment, noticing any effects of your practice. And bringing the hands together at the heart and tucking your chin. And I'd like to just finish with a short mantra. And you can repeat after me, or you can repeat this in your mind. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be at peace. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself and for sharing your practice. May the benefits of this practice trickle out into the rest of your day and your week. Namaste.